What if that afternoon coffee you rely on to push through the day is actually the very thing wrecking your sleep, spiking your anxiety and messing with your hormones? And what if the chocolate you reach for at night to relax is doing the same thing? Today we're diving into caffeine, how it really affects women in midlife and menopause, and the surprising ways it can be both your friend and your foe. Welcome to Hot and Healthy Menopause, the podcast that helps you thrive through the transition. I'm your host, Nicole van Hattem, TEDx speaker, 3 times best-selling author, licensed menopause champion, and your trusted retreat advisor. Here on the show, you'll get expert guidance, practical tools, and retreat inspiration. So you don't just survive menopause, you create the next powerful chapter of your life. Now let's dive into today's episode. Today we're talking about caffeine, chocolate, and midlife. Caffeine is one of the most widely used stimulants in the world. You'll find it in coffee, tea, cacao, chocolate, soft drinks, energy drinks, even some medications. It works by blocking adenosine, that chemical that makes you feel sleepy, so you feel more alert and focused. But here's the kicker. Caffeine's half-life is about 6 to 8 hours. That means if you have a cup of coffee at 2 p.m, half of it is still in your system at bedtime. For women already navigating insomnia, hot flashes, and night sweats in midlife, that's not good news. And because we all metabolize caffeine differently, your morning flat white might feel fine for you, but leave your friend jittery and wide awake at night. Genetics, liver pathways, and hormones all play a role. Sensitivity and symptoms. If you're sensitive to caffeine, you might notice symptoms like a racing heart, anxious or overactive mind, shaking or tremors, upset stomach, frequent trips to the bathroom, and of course, disrupted sleep. The Mayo Clinic study found that caffeine can make hot flashes and night sweats worse for postmenopausal women. On the flip side, for women in perimenopause, caffeine seemed to boost mood, memory, and concentration. So again, it's not all good, not all bad. It's about your body and your timing. And let's not forget caffeinated canned drinks. They're often loaded not only with caffeine, but also with sugar and additives, creating a double whammy on your energy levels and hormone balance. Surprising caffeine sources? Think green tea, iced tea, pre-workout powders, certain protein bars, and even some headache relief tablets. It pays to read labels because caffeine can sneak in where you don't expect it. Chocolate love. Okay, let's talk chocolate. Dark chocolate, especially around 70 to 85% cacao, is rich in flavonoids and minerals that support your heart and brain health. So yes, it has genuine health benefits. But here's the thing. The higher the cacao percentage, the higher the caffeine. So that 85% dark chocolate after dinner may be sabotaging your sleep. What's the alternative? You might try a slightly lower percentage, say 60 or 70%, to cut back the caffeine content but still enjoy some health benefits. Another option is to shift when you eat it. Instead of that late night square, add a spoonful of cacao powder into your morning smoothie or sprinkle it over your porridge or cereal. You'll still get the nutrients and antioxidants, but the caffeine has worn off well before bedtime. It's about keeping the benefits without letting caffeine control your sleep. Your liver is a superstar that processes both caffeine and your hormones. If it's overwhelmed with breaking down excess caffeine or caffeinated drinks, it has less capacity to help keep your hormones balanced. And because caffeine lingers, even your decaf coffee isn't always completely caffeine-free. Most decaffeinated coffee still contains a small amount, usually about 2 to 5 milligrams compared to the 95 milligrams in a regular cup. For many women, that's a much better option, especially if you want to enjoy the ritual of coffee without the late night wide-eyed stare at the ceiling. So if you love coffee, but it doesn't love you back, try swapping one of your regular cups with decaf. It can make a surprising difference to your sleep and symptoms. So what are some practical tips and alternatives? Your next steps if you're rethinking the caffeine habit? Well, wean off slowly. If you're drinking 4 cups a day, cut back to 3 then 2, and so on. Switch some of them to decaf. You still get the taste and ritual without as much stimulation. Experiment with timing. Keep caffeine in the morning and go caffeine-free afternoon. Try herbal alternatives such as mint tea for digestion and cooling, chamomile tea at night to help calm anxiety and sleep, rooibos, which is completely caffeine-free and lovely with milk, and ginger tea for anti-inflammatory support. Check the sneaky sources: energy drinks, iced teas, chocolate bars, even healthy protein snacks. And remember, retreats are an incredible place to reset. Away from the coffee machine and daily habits, you can give your body a true break. When you bring caffeine back in, you'll notice exactly how your body reacts, both subtle shifts and obvious changes. If you want to really understand how caffeine is affecting you, your mood, your sleep, your hot flushes, download my free menopause symptom tracker at NicoleVanHattem.com. It's the perfect way to see those patterns over time. Thanks for tuning into Hot and Healthy Menopause. If today's episode got you thinking differently about your daily coffee, chocolate, or even those sneaky caffeinated drinks, share it with a friend who might need the reminder too. And don't forget to grab your menopause symptom tracker at NicoleVanHattem.com. It's a simple but powerful tool to track how habits like caffeine are impacting your health. And remember, a retreat might be just the reset you need to break old patterns, recharge, and step into the next chapter of midlife feeling more in control. Until next time, stay hot, healthy, and thriving through menopause and beyond. Thanks for listening to Hot and Healthy Menopause. If today's episode helped you, please follow the show and share it with a friend who's also navigating the transition. And remember, you'll find my free menopause symptom tracker, retreat recommendations, and more resources at NicoleVanHattem.com. This is your time to thrive, and I'll be right here to guide you through it.